Yeah, it carries on. It was a very good day in the office, that's for sure. I think Graf Leopold, he lived up to my kind of expectations. I think I set off actually a little bit maybe trying to hold his hand too much, and he was a bit like, let me just get on with this, I know what I'm doing.
La magie du lion se poursuit, la magie du lion dont elle a parlé hier. Graf Leopold a été parfaitement à la hauteur de l'estime qu'elle a de lui. En commençant, elle lui tenait un peu trop la main, elle était voilà, et puis il lui a dit non mais je sais ce que j'ai à faire, vas-y, laisse-moi y aller, et il y est allé.
For me it was, and for the horse, I think also because I was out on the course just before midday, the crowds were actually really big, and the one thing I couldn't anticipate was how close to the strings and the fences they would be, and the clapping and cheering along the sides was really very exciting. And actually I just kept patting him all the way around, telling him he was okay, and he responded really well to it. He wasn't bothered or distracted by the crowds. So for a long-term picture, that was a really positive sign for all of us, you know, as a horse going forwards in the sport. He coped well with the atmosphere.
Oui, ce qui était très impressionnant, je suis partie juste avant midi, ce qui moi m'a beaucoup impressionné, c'était le public, très nombreux, et je ne m'attendais pas à voir les gens aussi près des ficelles et aussi près des obstacles. Donc le fait que mon cheval n'ait pas été du tout perturbé par cette atmosphère, c'est quelque chose de très positif pour l'avenir d'un cheval, j'espère promis, un bel avenir dans ce sport.
I thought the course actually it jumped well. It was a really nice course to ride. It flowed nicely, but it was nice to have the terrain is what makes it, I would say, a bit trickier, particularly the 6-year-olds. The terrain is a good use with the jumps, but very inviting jumps, I think, for the young horses, and kind, no tricks or horrible questions for them. So actually with a brave horse that's straight, they were rewarded for it.
J'ai beaucoup aimé monter ce parcours qui était fluide. Alors la difficulté ici c'est le dénivelé, surtout avec un cheval de 6 ans, mais comme le parcours est construit de manière à bien aller avec le dénivelé et qu'il n'y a aucune question piège, ce parcours récompense les chevaux courageux et qui vont de l'avant. Any questions?
Yes. We don't know you very well in France. Could you just tell us where you're based?
Yeah.
How many horses do you have? Do you also maybe do show jumping as well?
Sure. So I'm based in sort of southwest England, in Wiltshire. I've got 12 horses that I event. My top horse is actually 5-star. He went 5-star last year, so that was really exciting. I have a couple of 6-year-olds as well as Graf Leopold, some 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds coming up, and some at 3- and 4-star levels. So we've got a nice range. I'm really lucky to be supported by very good owners, like Caroline Collins, who owns Leo today. So that really helps me. We compete in British show jumping back at home, but for me we use it more as a training tool. So we go pure show jumping as part of our training and preparations for the eventing competitions, and the same with the dressage.
Je suis basée dans le sud-ouest de l'Angleterre, avec 12 chevaux de complet. Mon cheval de tête a fait 5 étoiles. It's 5-star this year, last year?
Last year.
Donc elle est arrivée au niveau 5 étoiles l'année dernière, et j'ai des chevaux qui vont des 4 ans aux 5 étoiles. J'ai la chance d'être soutenue par de très bons propriétaires, dont Caroline Collins,
yeah.
Oui, la propriétaire de Léo, ce qui est une grande chance. Et je fais également du saut d'obstacle et du dressage, mais uniquement dans le cadre de la préparation de mes chevaux de concours.
Another question.
Yeah.
About the horse you bought. Who did you find it? Where did you find him? And for how long have you been riding him?
Yeah, so he was actually bred by his owner.
Okay.
She actually, he's by Grafenstolz, and she had the straw for Grafenstolz, and it was actually a bit of a funny coincidental story. She had a friend that had a really nice brood mare, and they just thought, oh, why not? Yeah, and so that was how Leo came about. And then he was backed as a 3-year-old, and then he came to me as a 4-year-old. So I've had him pretty much through his riding career. He didn't do a lot as a 4-year-old. He's quite a big horse, so he needed a lot of time to grow and mature. So as a 4-year-old, he was hacking about, doing not a lot really. And then as a 5-year-old, he evented last year for his first season. He just did lower levels, had a break in the summer, and then just finished with the 5-year-old British Championship. And then this year he came out. The goal was always the 6-year-old British Championship at Cornbury Horse Trials we have in September. So he did his few novices, went really well in all of those. I think he was placed in nearly all of them at the start of the season. I actually then myself had an accident in the summer, so I had a bit of time out. And he came back and he did his first 2-star off the back of that, off a break, and was second there at Alnwick International. And then I thought, oh, we'll apply for Leon, because I really thought a lot of the horses, and he's got a really good temperament for this kind of atmosphere. I thought he'd cope well with it. And so anyway, here we are, we find ourselves.
Alors, il appartient à son éleveuse qui se trouvait avoir des paillettes de Grafenstolz et qui avait une amie qui avait une bonne jument. Elles se sont dit, tiens, on pourrait faire ce croisement. Et voilà comment il est arrivé. Il a été débourré à 3 ans. Il a été envoyé chez Melissa à 4 ans, donc elle l'a depuis le début de sa carrière. C'est un grand cheval assez tardif, donc il n'a pas fait grand chose à 4 ans, même rien du tout. Il a commencé le complet à 5 ans, avec en point de mire le championnat de Grande-Bretagne qu'il a couru. Et puis cette année, il y avait encore le championnat de Grande-Bretagne en point de mire, donc il a fait des épreuves juste novices, c'est-à-dire 1m10. Et il a participé au championnat de Grande-Bretagne. Dans l'intervalle, l'été, Melissa s'étant accidentée, le cheval a été arrêté lui-même par la force des choses. Et il a repris directement sur un 2 étoiles, et à ce moment-là, elle a demandé le lion parce que c'est un cheval qu'elle estime beaucoup et qu'elle trouve qu'il a le tempérament pour ce genre d'épreuve.
If the opportunity comes in next year, will you come back with him for the 7-year-old?
I think if the opportunity definitely came, I would definitely be back here. He's a really good cross-country horse, and I think he's bold enough as a young horse to take the challenge on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Si l'occasion se présente, bien sûr, elle reviendra l'année prochaine. C'est vraiment ton cheval de cross qui a le courage qu'il faut pour ce genre d'épreuve.
Yeah, it's a horse for the future, or is it a horse that...
For the future, definitely.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
They're gambling on you and him as for the future. It's not a horse that's on the market or anything.
No.
C'est un cheval qu'elle garde pour l'avenir. Les propriétaires parient sur elle et sur le cheval, et c'est pas un cheval de commerce. L'avenir est à eux.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you.